If you're trying to get into welding and you're on the market for a new welder, I'd watch this video first. All right, we just got in the BestArc MIG 165. This is a multi-process welder. I think I paid literally like 140 bucks for this.
Where'd you find it?
It was on Black Friday deals on Amazon.
Oh, that thing's tiny.
Yeah, it's literally like the same size as the titanium. What the hell is in this box?
Oh, let me see it and I'll open it. I need a knife though. I got one over there.
The color on this thing's kind of cool.
You're not getting this bag.
Yeah.
It's welder stuff. No box. I don't think it came with a TIG torch.
Did it not?
I don't see one yet.
Clamp.
This nifty little tool
wrench or something.
There's some extra.
This clamp doesn't seem super fantastic, but it's got like this copper webbing inside of it or something.
Oh, that's good. It can feed 035 wire.
Yeah, I think
one's better than
I think when I saw the thing, one's meant for MIG wire, or one's meant for solid, and one's meant for flux.
You also can
adapter.
do 110 or 220, 240, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what you gonna carry this thing around. It comes with a shoulder strap.
Yeah, man, keep that thing on you. This is the BestArc 165. This is a multi-process welder. This is actually Caleb from the future because I already did all this when I'm about to show you last night, but we lost like half our footage, so bear with me. So yes, it does get up to 165 amps. You have a power switch on the back here. The fan will kick on any second now. It's a pretty loud fan. It keeps it cool very nicely though. This can do lift, TIG, stick, MIG, and flux core. This thing actually has a very nice digital display, and there's a few things to go over. So you can either do 2T or 4T. 4T is when you pull the trigger and it will feed for you. You can release your trigger finger and it will just continue feeding wire until you lift away from the material. 2T is just regular, you pull the trigger, you weld. So we're gonna keep it on 2T. Now here it'll automatically show you what voltage you're running. This is actually a dual voltage machine. It can be 220 or 110, and it comes with an adapter. So it comes already with the 220 plug-in, and then you can adapt it down to 110. If we were to plug it into 220, it will automatically go up to 220 on here. Now you can either select with this arrow gas or gasless, and it will automatically change your settings for you. We're doing gasless because I don't have any gas or a regulator. Now you can select, and this machine can do flux because it's gasless. And you also have your wire thickness here, TIG or MMA. MMA is going to be your stick welding. We're going to be doing MIG / 035 and 040. If you want to go through your wire speed and your amps, you can click the dial, turn that how you want it. You can see here we can change our wire thickness as well. Typically I see a lot of people getting the titanium, and I have the titanium as well. And
oh, Nikes.
What? We're gonna put the titanium 125 against this. This is just barely a little bit larger than the titanium 125, but it has 4 times the functionality. The titanium 125 can only do flux core, can't do MIG, can't do stick, can't do TIG. The titanium 140 can, but it's much larger, and it's also $600. I paid $140 for Black Friday. It is now back up to $175, which is still 20% off, but it was 50% off or something like that. Or no, not quite 50% off. It was like regular price of $218. Even at $218, I think this is a very good value. I'm about to show you why, if this works out well. Now you have much better latches than the titanium 125. Titanium 125 just has one plastic latch here. We have 2 metal latches. I'll say it's a nice looking little welder. It's a nice color. Let's lift up the top here, lift this up, and we have our graph inside, which will give you some recommendations between what wire size you're doing, what material size, and what kind of welding you're going to be doing. You have a nice little graph on here, some ranges you're going to want to be in. I will say this is all plastic here, but it does come with a second wheel to feed our wire. We have our flux core wire on here right now. To change out your spool, it's very easy. You'll loosen this, lift, you can bring this out, loosen here. You'll put your spool on, make sure that it's like your toilet paper. You're gonna roll it this way over so it goes straight into your receiver here. Don't run it this way. Let's go ahead and clamp this back here, and you can tighten it down. She's feeding pretty good. When you're first trying to feed your wire, you have a nice feed wire button here.
It'll probably be fine.
Come on, dude.
It might not be fine. I don't know. We'll find out.
Why is there a bee in here attacking us? I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. There she goes.
Ah, skeet, skeet. I've never seen that bug before. What is your name? Where do you hail from?
Yeah. Yep, right in here. What's that, negative or positive?
That's negative.
Okay, so we gotta hook
I got
that
the ground and the positive.
and then negative. Or, yeah, and then the ground is into the positive.
Okay.
We got our whip right here. Couple extra tips of different variety sizes. I see 0.9, 1.0, and what is that? And we have another wheel which will go for the spool inside. This is 0.9. Oh no, look, the conversion is on there, Dad. 0.9 is 4.035.
Man, I saw that.
It gives you 2 spools of wire. No sticks though. No rods.
Just knocking the rust off of this.
What do you got there, amps?
That's your speed.
Maybe it does it automatically
That's
based
probably
off the settings.
Nah. No way. We'll have to figure that out, but right there's about right. For a first try, that felt pretty good.
Little tack.
Probably a little hot. Dude, for a guess, it felt and sounded damn near perfect, honestly.
Nice little weld right there, man.
Felt
Tiny little bead.
Well, it's also going in there round, but it felt and sounded pretty dang good, dude.
Yeah, I mean, just based off the sound, it sounded a little better than the titanium tends to sound.
That was a good guess on the
pretty good.
on
Only
the
got
settings.
a little baby undercut.
No, that's just
because the rod is a little.
Not bad, dude. Went in there pretty good.
What is that? The axle is like what? .5 inch maybe?
Yeah, I think it's 1/2 inch or 5
Plate's like
inches.
1/8.
It's 3/16.
3/16.
That's a nice. It felt really good, honestly. It's pretty crazy.
$140.
Yeah, well,
Looking good so far, but I mean,
good guess on the settings.
Dude, clearly not the welder that you are, but that ran smooth as hell.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. Dude, I know you had to have just farted.
No, swear to God. Did you?
Nah, that's not bad.
I think this right here was you,
Yeah,
and then this was me right
yeah,
here.
yours actually looks better than mine.
Damn,
Since I
Dad.
dialed in the settings for you.
You didn't even touch the settings after you were done.
Yeah, I did, man. That looks good. That's
No,
a
I
nice
like
weld.
that. Yeah, dude.
It's definitely
impressed.
It's getting good penetration too. Not bad.
Yeah, good guess on the settings though, for real. I'll have to play around with that to see what
I was
else is going
surprised it
on.
wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold, just right.
It literally was welding like probably as smooth as the damn Well, no, I can't even say that because the Lincolns at
Probably better.
Veritas kind of suck.
Yeah, it's probably better actually.
You hear that? Dad says the BestArc is better than a Lincoln. He's on he's on record saying BestArc's better than Lincoln.
Well, I mean, let's not get carried away, but
out of the box, she's welding good.
She's dialed
I'm
in.
Curious to see how long she'll last too.
And for flux core does
it's pretty clean for flux core.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's not much spatter. A lot less.
Titanium spatters like crazy.
Way worse. Way worse.
You want light? You want me to take this light off?
That's fine. I can see it penetrating. It's getting in there. Yeah, I put an actual pattern on.
Yeah, that's good.
I put an actual pattern on that one. Before I just did a straight pull. I just want to see what it did. What it looked like. Dude, there's not much spatter for flux core.
Yeah.
Since you want to challenge
let's get in on this.
Since you want to challenge
good.
My beauty.
Now that was, I mean, you can see this is with the titanium, right here.
Yeah, but it was malfunctioning when I did that. They can't judge it off of that.
I mean, more like the spatter.
Yeah, the spatter. Yeah. But the wire,
right here, there's a little bit of spatter, but it's a lot smaller, a lot less. Like you can see a tiny bit right here.
I'm gonna have to turn the fan on, or we're both gonna die.
Yeah, I can smell the fumes.
Yeah. Got my table burner, man. Pick it up. That's why I was smoky. Why'd you take it off the plate I put on under it?
Oh, I knew you were on a plate under it. I thought that was still the plate.
No.
Yeah, but color me impressed, like for real.
Yeah.
That was good.
That thing will weld a dick on a snowman.
What? Damn, a dick on a snowman.
Ain't no doubt.
Man, not that dick on a snowman. That snowman's got a dick. Yeah, I'm about to pass out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was watching it pretty close when I was doing the first time I did a straight pull. That time I did a little weave, and I could see it penetrating. It's cutting in. It's getting on in there, real nice and deep like.
I mean, I split right there so you can see. Yeah, that's not like a pinhole or anything.
No, it's pretty dang impressive.
I didn't take off any splatter. That's all the splatter it had.
Spatter.
My bad. You're gonna chew my ass out in the comments again for saying splatter. That's the titanium though, and that's the BestArc.
I mean, we can hook the titanium up and try it. We should have done it live action.
Probably should have.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean the color is kind of badass.
Makes me want to go fishing.
Oh, come on, dude. It's broken now. It's fucking done for now.
Why did you do that?
Good.
Well, you got to test them for durability.
Yeah, this one was not a paid sponsorship. I bought this one myself. So we're not being persuaded in any way here. Genuine reactions.
Another small home welder like this I have any experience with is the titanium 140 that Brian has.
Yeah.
And it welds a lot better than
Much better than this one?
But I don't think it welds as good as that one.
I think I got that one on a coupon actually for $130. So this one's actually like $10 more, but that's usually $150.
Yeah, that's not a good start. What the hell?
Dial her in, dial her in.
All right. no comparison.
No, I mean you can hear it. I'm not even looking.
I don't know why it's pulsating so much.
I don't know, maybe dial her up a little more. It's weird because you got the like a 3/8 rod.
I mean, the weld doesn't
or
look
what?
bad.
No, a 1/2 inch rod and
honestly,
a 3/16.
I mean, it does, even for all that bullshit, it's not a
What's
bad.
the one you just got right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can still get a pretty good weld out of it.
Yeah. It's not as smooth. I don't know why it's surging like that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad looking weld.
Well, I guess it didn't have much spatter here, though.
Well, you know, we also did hit it with the needle gun, so.
Oh, it fell off a second ago?
I'm saying all the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't think about that. We're needle gunning it before we're looking at it.
I suppose so.
I don't know, that's still a much smoother weld.
The BestArc just felt smoother. It wasn't pulsating like that.
Yeah.
It was consistent.
Well, now I got it going better.
There you go. All right, turned her up and it was a little better.
Way hot.
Yeah. The
Holy
titanium
Lord.
gets hot. Like, it gets really
You gotta dial it up. It's the wire difference.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you gotta
We're
run.
not doing apples to apples right now because it's got 03 in the titanium and we've got like 04 in the BestArc. That could be a big difference.
But I'm having to run this hotter. I'm out of wire, actually.
Okay, this was welding pretty good last night for me and Dad. We're gonna go ahead and see if it's still welding pretty good. We've got some 1/8 inch plate or flat stock here. This is a slick little welder here. It's a pretty clean little weld right there. For such a cheap machine, man. Getting plenty of penetration. All right. Now, for us to convert this over to a stick welder, this does not come off, so we're just gonna move this over here. You're gonna take your negative out like so. Go ahead and plug our stinger in right here to the negative side. We're gonna keep the ground on the positive side. All right, I'm gonna be using some 3/32 60-13. Well, I didn't feel very good. User error. Frankly, I don't think that's the welder's fault though. I think that was the welder's fault. Okay, that felt a little better, but is it a little better? Let's see. Okay, that was definitely the problem. I had this machine turned so low, so super low. I'll show you guys now. Like I said, I'm not a professional, people. I am still a beginner, but here we're oh my god, on the left side we were running about what, 45, and then we turned it up to about what is it at 90, 95, 96, all the way to the right here, like this last 2 inches, and it welded significantly better on the end here. So lack of experience for knowing how to run 6013, and but as soon as we turn this girl up, she welded a lot better on the other end here. All right, now that we might have figured it out a little better, let's try to run full bead with the 6013. Might have been riding up a little too much on the upper part here, but let's see what she looks like. Let's see it. You know it's not going to be fantastic because slag didn't peel itself. Not too shabby this time. Not horrible. We're at 110 right now. We're about to do a run of 7018. This maxes it out when running 110. It can only go up to 110 right here. If we wanted to go higher, we'd have to hook up 220. We're maxing this machine out right now though. Let's do a run. This is a 1/8 inch 7018 rod. Probably gonna get kind of hot. I probably should switch gloves, but I'm not gonna. I'm not a pussy. Anyway, let's do this. Currently 175. Some 7018 1/8 inch rod right there. Is it absolutely gorgeous? No. It's been a while since I've welded like this with rod. Alright, I was trying to tack it on for some thicker metal here. I think we might have just tripped a breaker though. We are maxing this machine out. Alright, we're back on, baby. Let's see if we can run this. Maybe we should turn her down just a tiny bit. I mean, I don't want to run it too cold. Woo! Woo! Yeah, she wants to run a little hotter, but my breakers can't handle it, and I really don't feel like hooking up 220 right now, I'll be honest. But let's see what this last run of 7018 looks like. Really not horrible. You see this little pinhole here, or not really, it's not really a pinhole, but that was my bad. I kind of had to move my hand, but dude, I am so impressed with this little welder. And we're getting some good penetration here. You can see that heat mark. Oh, maybe if I move my light here, but it's getting penetration. This is 1/4 inch flat stock. Pretty good, dude. That was our last run with 1/8 inch steel. Here's our run we just did, 1/4 inch. Ah, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fantastic welder or anything like that, but the welder that I'm using has been quite impressive. Now, even though I've stated several times now that I'm definitely not a professional, I have more experience than I let off. I actually did work at, used to make bridge girders, tack weld, did a little bit of sub-arc welding, a little bit of flux core welding. Did that for almost a year, And then I did welding in high school for about 2 years, making grills, trailers, bumpers, stuff like that. So no, I'm not a professional, and I haven't welded like that since I was 20 years old. It's been about 4 years. And I do little projects, little flux core welding, and little trailer repairs, stuff like that. I never got fantastic at welding, but I did do it as a job and did it in high school a little bit. So I'm not working with absolute zero experience. But I've got to say, even at that job where I was making bridge girders, we used a bunch of Lincoln and Miller. I will say those machines probably weren't taken care of very well. Dad even said it in the video. Those Lincolns in particular probably don't run as good as this thing runs. I'm being serious. Now that was structural. It's getting x-rayed and getting tested, but this isn't. I get it. But listen, if you're in the market for a welder, I would absolutely recommend this over the Harbor Freight Titanium. Right now you can get this for $175. It's 20% off. This was not sent to me. I bought this myself and I'm thoroughly impressed.
Right out of the box, kind of guessed at the settings, nailed it. It worked. I mean, I didn't have to adjust anything. I just kind of guessed at the wire speed, voltage, and amps, and pretty much nailed it.
It's cool that it has a digital display. You can actually change all your stuff.
It's nice. It takes some playing around with, probably dial it in even better. But as far as right out of the package, it's impressive.
Yeah. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to go check it out. Not an affiliate with them, but I am an Amazon affiliate, so it'll be an Amazon affiliate link, which means I will get a small kickback if you were to purchase through that link. No extra cost to you, but it would help out the channel.